Let's talk about rape culture. Rape culture is real. Anyone who knows me personally or has watched any of my other videos will be surprised to hear me say this. I'm going to repeat myself here. Rape culture is real. In Malawi, that is. In the southern region of Malawi, there exists a bizarre and sadistic cultural tradition in regards to sex in adulthood. Girls as young as 6 are put through a graphic sexual education, including demonstrations, and this is led by the female elders of the village. Then, immediately following their first menstruation, they engage in what is referred to as a sexual cleansing, which helps bring them into adulthood. Basically, the parents of the girl hire a man who, in cultural terms, is called a hyena, to engage in sexual intercourse with her. These sexual cleansings can last up to 3 days. It is likely that each and every one of these cleansings is illegal, as the age of sexual consent in Malawi is 16. It is widely believed that a girl who refuses to be cleansed will bring disease and other harms to her family. This sounds pretty bad, right? The nightmare has only just begun. Malawi has the 10th highest child bride rate, at 50% of their marriages involving children. Malawi also has an enormous problem with HIV, with 10.8% of their population having HIV, or in real human numbers here. 1.1 million people in Malawi have HIV or AIDS. Now imagine if one of these hyenas were part of the 1.1 million people living with HIV. But don't worry about this. According to the traditions and culture, hyenas are chosen for their good moral standing, and because of their good character, they can't get HIV. It's a good thing that there's such a thing as a bad culture, right? Now, let's turn this nightmare into a true crime novel, a la Anne Rule. Meet Eric Aniva, a 40-something Malawi man who, in an interview with the BBC, identifies himself as a hyena. Parents of young pubescent girls, many as young as 12 or 13 years old, hire Aniva to have sex with their daughters in order to teach them how to please a man. Aniva makes between $4 and $7 for each encounter and claims to have had 104 of such encounters. But this number is contested, as he claimed the same number in 2012. Now, being hyena, Aniva must be a man of good moral character and therefore has immunity from the HIV virus, right? Wrong. He is HIV positive, and due to cultural traditions, hyenas don't wear condoms. That's not even beginning to mention that he didn't tell any of the parents of any of the girls he cleansed that he had HIV. The only glimmer of light in this otherwise horrifyingly disturbing story is that the president of Malawi called for the arrest of Aniva and the investigation into the parents of every child he violated. And on July 26th, Aniva was arrested. But this is just one hyena. This is just one perpetrator in the systemic rape of children in Malawi. Like, why are people treating this like it's a good thing? It's not. This is just one person. There's hundreds or thousands of hyenas living in these villages. They need to do something about this immediately. But we need to talk about what is truly important here. How rape culture is horribly affecting women in the Western world. Think of all those college kids chanting obscene things. Think about that stupid pop song by Robin Thicke. Think of the media firestorm caused by a judge not properly punishing an admitted rapist. Think of those teenage girls posting risque photos on social media that draw unwanted attention. Think of idiotic memes like this. Think of how the Steubenville rapists were derided and condemned by the court of public opinion before actually being sentenced to jail. I think you get my point here. But for the thick-witted among us, I'll spell it out. There is no rape culture in the West. Sit down and shut up, or go take your fucking rape culture and go fix the countries that need it. Street harassment and BDSM do not constitute a rape culture. Child brides and ritualistic child rape do. Companies using consenting adult women in skimpy outfits to sell shit isn't rape culture. Rampant HIV and cultural traditions that do nothing to prevent its spread are rape culture.